Hi everyone, I'm just poking in for a quick tutorial in the process of making something pretty with flowers. And you may say this doesn't look like a flower. That's not the way flowers look. Mine do. So let's have some fun. This one is going out as just a suncatcher, no tree. It's just going to be a floral arrangement because flowers are beautiful. And someone's not feeling so great, so I want to make something pretty. So let me get this out of the way, and I'll show you a few of the things that I'm working on and what gauge wire I'm using. Okay, so for the first one, I'm going to be using 28 gauge wire because 24 is just not flexible enough. And I'm not measuring, I'm just gonna pull a piece off. Like I said, I've never really done flowers. I like to use little leaves on my trees, but not flowers. But I like them, so. So because I'm using this really thin wire, there is a reason for it, and I'll show you in a minute. Just let me line them up. I'm gonna fold it in half. Let me get these out of my way. Okay. And I have to make the end where the loop is flat so I can get the beads on. So what we're going to do is really simple. I'm going to put on 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one, the red one, will be the middle piece. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this end and we're going to go back to the first bead that I put on the wire right here. Okay, so take that and bring it through that, like that, and I'm going to just pull them together. And this is why I have to use the thinner wire, because it doesn't want to, it just won't work the other way. So now it looks like this. I'm going to play with it a little bit. It's not hard to do though. And we're going to add on the rest of our beads. Maybe. Let's get the beads on the wire and then we'll be good. So now, I need one more. Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I know this one here, I think I will. Now that they're all on, now we have to connect. So we're going to take the wire and pass it through the next bead and give it a tug. If it kinks up, just twist it out. And you go. Now, you could go through this one again to bring it closer. Or go through the middle, however you want to do it. It's going to be all mixed in. You don't have to be really fussy about a little bit of wire showing and stuff like that, because it's going to be a big floral bouquet. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see if I can get that to go through. Probably not like that anyway. I've already passed through this, so it may not want to go. It does not. Okay, let's try the other side. If it gets too tricky and you can't do it, just go through the center of your any space that you can find. Actually, let me see if I can just, you can even end it like that if you want. I'm going to end it like that, and then just twist it nice and tight, and that looks fine. So with this one, what I would do is add some little leaves so that it would look like that. I've also made branches with teardrop shape. That would look cute with it. And the other leaf, or branch, whatever you want to call it, is just this with bicones. They're all 4mm beads. So we have that. And that would look pretty with a couple of leaves. So there's one done. Next, okay, look at that one. Next I want to do one that really is not a flower, but it is for me, because I think it's pretty. And this is how my flower is going to look. I break rules. As long as it's pretty. Okay, so because I'm going through the center of a bigger bead, I have to put something on the top because otherwise it will pull through. So I've decided to put a little crystal there, and I'm going to add one of these, it's a spacer bead. I use them like for my angel crowns. It has those little rhinestones in it. It's pretty. I like pretty. And then I found these beads. I've had these for a long time, and they're pretty, but not on a tree. But I think for a flower, that works. It's different, and I like it. So we'll put this little plastic thing is what I use when I put on, like on a prism on the bottom. But anyway, you get the point of how that looks. Then we're going to twist it a little bit, which is a little tricky because it wants to just spin. So you just have to hold your up here until you get the twist started, like that. Just like that. That should be enough. You can always mess around with that later. I'm not that worried about it. Then I'm going to take one of these teardrop shape beads, and I'm going to go through the bottom part, the flat part, because why not? It'll look like a leaf, kind of. And I'm going to fold it. I could have done the same thing, put a little thing, but because it's so clear, this is a crystal, it doesn't, I don't have to do that. It'll work just as nicely this way. And bring it up so that it's in the right shape of a leaf, kind of. Slide it down a little bit. And keep this pushed up. And then just twist on it, like that. Nothing fancy, just a little twist. And then you have a little leaf. And I'm going to give this a twist right here. Don't have to. I probably didn't on the other one. I don't know. And this one I'm going to probably put up a little bit higher because I don't want this to slide down. Actually, I know what I'll do. Just wrap that around it. No. I'll give this a little pinch with my tweezers later. Now I'm going to add the other leaf. Okay. And I'm going to twist this one. It's hard to get it started because it wants to just spin around, but once you get it, it's good. Now, let's see. Let's try and get this a little bit tighter. If we can get it to tighten up, that would be awesome. Push those up like that for now. Just twist this out a little bit. This piece of wire right here is a 22 gauge. Sorry, 21 gauge. It came from something that I had started, and I am waiting for wire. I didn't have enough, so that has to wait. But anyway, so that's one of them. Does it look like a flower? No, but it's pretty, right? I think the way they look together, like this, would look really, really pretty on this floral arrangement. Very pretty. I like that a lot. I was going to do another one of those, but instead, I'm going to make, I'll show you, one of these. And does this look like a flower? Is this the way flowers look? This is the way my flower looks. Just like that. It's not hard to do. Pretty easy. I think it's pretty. So what we're going to do is, we'll do this one on 24 gauge wire. That's not 24. I'm not measuring because when it comes to putting it all together, I might just have to, on the short ones, add a piece of wire in between a leaf or something like that. So it won't much matter. So on this one, we will put little leaves or petals. 3, 4, 5. The same way we make our regular little branch in sets of 3, except we're doing 5. After you get your 5 on your wire, match up the ends close as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then give your work a little, you want 2 on each side and 1 on the top. And a little twist. Not too much. That's enough. That was like 3. And we're going to do another one. This is an easy project you can do watching TV. It doesn't really, well, I'm not watching them actually at the table, but I listen when my husband's watching his shows. So I decided to come in here quick and fight with this bead. Come I know. I've also been, excuse me, trying to work more with my left hand. I'm right-handed, but I keep getting a trigger, and I'm not doing this right now. I just don't have time for that. No steroids, no trigger release, no. That's just too much, too many times. So I'm trying to take it easy on my hand. Yeah, now you got them, and just twist them in. Okay, here's your second one. You can give this a little twist if you want. Now this is where you want to use your longer wire. Oops, it's in my sleeve. Always start with the wire that's longer, especially in a project like this, because you really do kind of need them to be the same length. Especially because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I just know what I want to do. Never done it before. Okay, let's see. Now, I hope I'm keeping in focus for you and my hands are in the right place. For those of you who are new to my channel, I don't edit. Not because I'm lazy, I just don't know how. And I'm just having fun. You know, I have a lot of new subscribers, so I'm doing something right. People seem to enjoy. I think it's mostly my trees. You know, I do different. I do more like a novelty tree. And they are not realistic at all. Some of them are a little, you know, but that's not what I'm looking for. I just want them to be pretty. I thought I took enough out, so I didn't have to go picking. That's okay. Is that pink? I can't tell. Nope. Since that big tree that I made, I have all my crystals. They're all mixed big and small, and yeah, it's alright. Okay, so I'm gonna add this one. Just like that. I don't know if I put 3. How many did I do on this one? I did 4. Okay, I do have it right. Okay, now with the longer wire, did I twist? Give it a little twist first. Just kind of like hold on to it like that. Just a little one. And then take the longer wire and pass it up through, up into the middle somewhere, anywhere, but not through a petal. That should do it. Now, as long as you don't get snagged up and catch that other wire I should have held out. It's okay, we'll take it off. There. So now, I'm going to pull that wire all the way up. Okay. going to put our center bead, which is this one. And we're going to bring it back down in between any two petals like that. And just pull it, bring your other wire down, bring your little petals up. I lost my middle. No, you have to go back. That wasn't supposed to happen. I know what I did. I went back through the same space. That won't happen again. No, just hold on to it and give it a few little twists like this. And then later you can come back and shape up your little flower. Is it realistic? No, it's not, but it's pretty. And that's the only thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make something pretty. You can make a few little leaves and attach them to that. So we have little bundles of pretty flowers that we're going to put in a hoop. We're going to arrange them all over the place. It's not going to be realistic. Not at all. It's going to be pretty. And this is what I have so far. I'm going to make some more of these. I made those branches with these, I call them angel bums. They're really not, that's the bum of an angel, or the bottom of the angel. This is a teardrop shape. I have a whole bunch of them. Is that everything I have so far? It is. So, what size hoop am I going to use? Don't know. I think a 5-inch. I think a 4 will be too small. And I want this to be just a big splash of pretty. Just pretty flowers, just colorful. With a nice chain, maybe a little prism at the bottom, and it'll be a reflective, beautiful sun catcher. That's what I'm looking for. So, thanks for spending this time with me. And I will come back with all my flowers made and a better idea of an arrangement. And I'll put it together with you. Or you can watch me put it together. Alright guys, it was nice to check in real quick. I'll see you soon.